Yeah, what's up? This video is going to be really long, so I'll explain a few things off the start. The World Tower was a map released in September 2024 by Nyan, where the premise was mapping a room daily for 100 days straight until it's complete. You'll see this in the height indicators, where each one will tell you which day the room was made. If at any moment you're feeling lost and want to quickly figure out where I am in the map, these height indicators are your friend. A helpful trick to know is seeing that room 10 will be the final room of CP1 and room 20 will be the final room of CP2 and so on and so forth. You'll get used to it. This video is pretty long, so I split it into thirds so you can watch it at like a normal human being pace. But besides that, I don't really have anything else to yap about. Enjoy it or don't enjoy it, I don't know. Peace. Okay, spreadsheeting era done. It's time to collect the speedberry and do the first initial load F. If we're talking direct tier math, we're looking at 6, 3, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, 17, tier 22, you know? Good enough. I feel liable, yeah, I placed half of these. I know, no, that's not. That's a joke. But it low-key gets a little close. But it's not supposed to, ever. I can't even climb jump. Wow. What am I gonna do when the silvers are spawning and they force me to restart chapter and I can't do my strat? What? I'm gonna get scammed very soon by one of the silvers. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do at CP9 start. Wow, I can't believe I've had that just happen to me again. I assume it's gonna restart chapter. I don't think speedberries interact well with Death of Series. I'll just do intended. I don't want to risk picking up the silverberry. What? What? You're not supposed to do that. My berry. I worked so hard for that speed berry. Okay, sub 30. Nice. Wow, your time counts in this cutscene. But that theoretically should have counted for journal, right? Oh, goat. Thanks. Okay. 124 death. How do we start this grind? 9 plus 10, probably. I think we start with 5 segment, probably. This is probably the most rational way to do this. I'm not locked. These rooms are telling yellow. That's nice. You want silvers? I don't know. I think just calling it day 1 felt a little not real, so I don't think I just didn't want to, I think. But I will be calling tomorrow day 2. The best thing about this segment is just how upbeat and energetic the music is. You know? Oh! How close was it? Don't dream hyper too well. That's probably the pixel. That's, yeah, happens. Nuance. You know? Nuance. Just clear it? Understood. I don't know still. An absolute impossible. That's pretty far. Actually, no. That's not as far as I thought it'd be. That's so saleable. Yeah, that's easy. I'm going to lose it, dude. Where's that from? Start. It's from start. Okay. I'm going to continue from where I was. This is Abaddon now. Sorry. Where is that? That's precisely right here, right? Alright, let's go from there. Okay, man! I would have counted it. I would have counted it so hard. Oh, man. I'm honestly down with that. I'm fine with leaving the segment as it is, because final's just hard. CP9 start to final is good enough. I want to move on to somewhere else. Will I count it fully? I don't know. I need to set a new loadout at some point. Someone suggested that I don't track this by room, and you know what? Very fair. Because that's the thing about segments, where it becomes if you were doing a room segment, let's say it's a random assorted like 10 room golden. Let's just say you got 6 to int. This does not imply that you are good at room 6. It implies that you can, like, if you really want to show that you're good at room 6, you have to do 5 to int. Stuff like that. There's so much thing going on here where I actually have a large amount of deaths on the first room of CP9 here. But I'm able to count this segment anyway. But it's not doing its job. Perfect. And so if I would just, I could make a lot more loadout space now then. Alright. The thing that sucks about this segment is it's 7 plus 8. That's exactly why it sucks, because it is 7 plus 8. I did have every intention of starting like a mid or high tier 1 before I went for anything this hard. But unfortunately I decided to go for these silvers a little too early, and I don't really want to lose any practice. The one thing I don't want to do is recollect those silvers. No, that's true. It just does. Also, slash, this spinner doesn't kill you, so you can just do this. I thought you have to bounce, but the spinner just... How about you can upright? No shot. That'd be so funny. No, you can't. No way. Buffer up slash? That's not true. What do you mean? That's not true. Okay, man. Nine, why would you try that? Why would you? I mean, I get it. I get it. That looks very gaffable. I must say. See they. Okay. I was doing like brain dead deaths like the first room. That's just segment. That's 7 plus 8. Which I got so much faster than anything 9 plus 10 related. 9 plus 10 related like took the length of basically re-getting 10. I forgot about you. CP8 has a few inputs that are meh. Actually, it's low-key just one. Dude, I actually am gonna forget about that with the golden, and it's gonna drive me insane. I just sit there all calm, just enjoying my elevator ride up. I generally am forgetting about the main hazard of the room. So scary. Everest, work with me here. That might have missed anyway, but I swear, man. I can blame that on lag, surely. Dude, I'm just standing there. I'm just standing there like an idiot. Okay. Yeah. 5 plus 6. It was supposed to be free. So true. Okay, so CP5 plus 6 plus 7. Let's get to 8 as well. Surely. Surely the C-Cook is winnable. Waiting out this, because you can't see it. That's not the strat. I was doing it with my jump button and not demo or something. I don't know what exactly I did, but my fingers were like malforming. Wow, that can die. Okay. Good segment though, right? Like I obviously should have been able to chain 8. I definitely was completely able to chain 8. This is a throw on my end. But like, awesome. Does this work? Is this a very evenly dividable space? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 16? That works. Even if the thing about this is that my 5 segment has improved. Yeah, I see you also did this, where it's like, sometimes you get a better segment than whatever, where sometimes it's like really weird split. I don't have a 4 segment set up. I just intended to go straight to 3 segment. I don't know why. I don't know. I need a nice green section to throw random crap in. I died in room... Man, calculating room numbers in this is not going to be like that ever, is it? 11? I have you. Wow, I got scammed again. It happens. There's a weird thing going on here. I wonder if I can reproduce it manually. Right? Is that what's happening? Where it sees it's alive, finds out it's in a spinner, and then goes to the left? Is that what's happening? So it would be the fault of the random spinner that's there. And it'd be a very specific jump timing. It lands precisely right here. And I think right here, it's grounded and it's rubbing against the dust bunny and it wants to move. And I think it does. And so the next time I do end up jumping, it realizes it's next to a dust bunny and tries to move left, which it does. There's probably only one frame where that actually will happen, if I'm being honest. That's something I believe will only happen on one exact frame. It genuinely might be a 1 pixel range. And that means I am going to die to it with the golden. I would know it's not perfect. In place if you want that? Oh, I just got oscillated on. Wait, is it actually pixel perfect? Please. It is! Yeah! I knew it'd be pixel perfect. The oscillation depth does not make it to the crystal by a pixel. Man, I have to practice this checkpoint. It's so bright. My eyes. My screen just, like, my entire room just lit up. Oh my god, I can see everything. No, that's still bright. It doesn't help. Man, I'm so sorry for this segment. Oh my god. Yeah, fall back down. I died. That's still pretty high. Like, I grabbed that on the literal last pixel of the wall. You can bonk your head so much worse there. I see a resource. What if I down lefts? Does that set up for the corner jump? Please. Please, that looks like it does. Please, man. It does! I may be cheesing a lot of inputs, but I'm only cheesing the hard ones, you know. I'm such an ethical cheeser, you have to believe me. I can't believe there's not anything to that. I don't know why I do this blind. That literally, that height indicator covers the most important part of the gameplay. I don't know why I don't wait on that room. What's that? Okay. Man, 3 plus 4. That took so long. Okay. Nice. Let's see how CP6 goes. That's 3 plus 4 plus 5, which is nice to have. Yeah, I should use my dash. Ah, I should use my dash there. Computer, cloud closer to elsewhere. I have overlapping segments. Okay. And now it's time to get a CP3 PB, basically. That's all I have to do now. And then I'll have 5 segments. A little weird. I could probably find a foolproof setup for that. Perfect! Awesome, works from the corner too. Perfect. Obviously before real golden runs start, I'm going to have to get better segments. Oh! Of course this wouldn't happen when I'm practicing the checkpoint. Of course the most optimal wall kick you get dies to a spinner behind the file timer. Why did I never think of this? I should have seen this coming. Left dash! No! I messed up my buffer. Wait, it's not dead, I'm just sad. No, it is dead. God, I made it so hard. I think I did the setup correctly, but I thought I didn't. And that's 5 seconds. In my head, I expected the golden to collect. I forgot that's not how that works. It's a hyper. It's a hyper, not a super. It's a hyper. Remember that back? Yeah, sure, I'm going. You can see where it would have gotten. It would have been a CP4 entry. Do I just count that as CP4 entry? I don't. It's not technically a CP4 entry, so I can't. I can't in good ethics count that. But like, man. It would have been a CP5 entry. It would have been a CP6 entry. That's not what I do there. Okay, good enough. I buffered. I forgot my strat twice. Okay, good. That's how low that should be. Wait, 2 segment? That's right! I have the first. I almost have the first half of 2 segment. -1 death. Okay, it would have died there. In a world where I'm locked in. It would, yeah, these are fair enough. This is a fair room. Fair room to die in. Not fair room total. Like, if we're talking rooms to die in a low death, that's the room. How much is Celeste on HIO, bro? How much is Celeste? How much would it cost? How much would it cost, man? I can't up left. What? Where's my up left? I'm so confused. I'm losing deficiency. I feel like... Most of all, this does not surprise me at all that she murdered Reckoning mainstream. What? What? Am I going insane? Every time I try to do an up lift, I feel like it just goes up. Okay, wait. Whatever. What? Am I holding up right now? What? 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 You just... I couldn't uplift it. I was getting blocked. Low key, I don't know. I don't know what just happened to me. God, the 13 deaths on CP9 makes it look like I'm bad at the checkpoint, doesn't it? Maybe I should bring back the room counter on my low deaths. I'm thinking I got caught on a bad notch. I think my angle on the controller might have been bad. Maybe I was getting just really unlucky. I don't know. It actually baffles me. Slash, why can we feasibly place this golden in tier 16? I feel like I can't justifiably even say this is 18 anymore, at the very least. DDH, 17. Compromise. We've teased too much of what makes it hard. Every single actual hard input has that tease except one. Okay, 36 stuff. Which means we're sub 500 and sub 100 and sub 50. So like, yeah, that's fair, you know. Yeah. I have 5 segment now. Those uplifts are still haunting me, dude. I don't have any point of reference at all. And we're gonna know. The later we get into the grind, we're gonna know. I don't want to think I'm that far gone, right? I know if I asked if I was delusional, chat would just say yes completely, unanimously, so I can't trust that. As it stands mentally, I'm never going to consider myself good enough to just like kill this, which I won't. I won't kill this. This is gonna take longer than if I did a GH. That's just true. It's been killed a bit, so let's talk about our initial projection of this. The first possession we've had of this was that, oh my god, it's 100 rooms and none of them are easy. The second one we had is that, oh my god, we are just never going to make it out of the first 4 checkpoints. And even once you do, you have to worry about 9 plus 10. Which this is a rather good interpretation. This is a pretty good interpretation. 7 is also a huge landmine. No matter how much I think about it, if you look at this like a funnel, you have to understand how much 7 is blocking my entries to 9 plus 10. It's gonna do so much to me. There's just one specific room. If 7 dies, then I think the golden can go down. The difficulty of this golden is going to come from how often I can get a run to CP7, and of those, how many can I get to 9. And I think I'm underestimating how much that funnel is actually gonna kill me. Probably. Even if I can get there. That's it. I can't uplift. I can't uplift there. Oh my god. Dude, this death was from CP7 start. Dude, that same up dash that I just cannot uplift. I cannot uplift there. My entire jumping book got Everest like eaten. It's really frustrating actually. I don't know why I do that CK blind. I should just wait for the height indicator. I'm stupid. But I don't think I've ever not waited. Or not waited. My first CP8 run is going right in the gutter, dude. There's nothing I can do. When I get this golden, I'm going to have like a 2 to 3 minute discussion with whoever's in chat. I don't know who would show up for a base swing. Because not many people know what difficulty World Tower is. You have to already have been here to know what difficulty I think this is. You know what I mean? It's not like you're clicking onto this thinking, also, very fun issue with this. Because this lift boost isn't intrinsically tied with anything except this trigger, if you just happen to get this jump like very late, you just get Coyote and perish. That's awesome. Maybe I should just control jump it. Interested? I don't know. Maybe. I feel like most mentions I get on foreign streams are what's it called? about how clinically insane I am. Just because it's day 5 and I haven't approached a runs ready state doesn't mean this golden's hard. For real. Especially when it comes to things in this game, there's absolutely no shame in saying, this was a mistake. But at the same time, I also love it when people push themselves, because I think that's just the way it ought to be. It's very hard to toe that line between this is hard for me and this is boring for me. I mean, you can love a map and hate the golden, let's be honest. Sometimes the golden is just whatever. Personally, I think it is, okay, not easy, but after a little bit, it's going to be really obvious if what you're feeling is dread or excitement. There is a bit of worry at the start of the grind always. Because obviously you're trying something hard and you're not consistent immediately, you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna do so much, you know? But I do think eventually that line gets rather unblurred. Which at a certain point you could say like, oh man, I figured it out too late, I already have 30 hours in this golden, you can drop it. That's the #1 thing for me. You can just get out of there. Does it mean you have to quit forever? Yes. Sorry. You're barred from doing that golden ever again. You had one shot and you blew it. Like, obviously not. I would, of pure persistence, I enjoy finishing grinds. Which is why I drop things in the discovery phase, like SBL, which I just thought would be extremely boring simply from practicing CP4. But when I'm in the middle of the grind, I do tend to like to finish things, because it's a natural. But at the same time, I will tell everybody to quit their goldens. Very consistently. This? Yeah, that's a very... This is not mutually exclusive feeling. Quitting a grind does not mean you cannot do this. Now, that also doesn't mean that you can do this. Let me put this in the best way possible. I mean, sometimes you just, you know, you're not ready for a grind, I think. Just sometimes. It happens. I think that judgment can be pretty easy to make. Especially if you're early into it. You just be like, I'm gonna do something else. Even if it's something you really want to do, you can quit goldens you really want to do. If you're not having fun yet, you think you'll have fun in the future, just leave. If I didn't stream, I probably wouldn't get that much fulfillment from doing goldens, if I'm being completely honest. If the only thing I received from doing goldens was frogs and achievements, I'd still be doing them, but I'd be sad. Yeah. I'd be pushing for any type of recognition. We need a golden quitters association. And streaming, which is funny. Because when I do get face pinged, it's not really that important to me. Or I don't know how to describe it. From the start, I don't think it's possible to mentally think, oh, I'm doing this grind because I want to be face pinged. Maybe your first time doing like advanced hard side. The pace ping is just, in the best way possible, the pace ping is just a small bonus. The pace ping thing in general is such a really cool system, like genuinely. It's like, hey, this person is doing something cool, don't you want to watch? And the thing is, let's talk about a theoretical, maybe this person doesn't exist, but if we're talking about a theoretical person who does grind so they can get pace pings, what have they gained? Because I know the pace pals. The pace pals leave. If you're no mic, if they don't already know you, they just leave. What do you get? Do you get some awes? I think the first time I got seriously phase ping, seeing chat below that much with the amount of good lucks was awesome. It's like, wow, there is really a community here. But I like it. I'm not getting high on that. I don't need that, it's just nice. That was cool. That's bonus? Yeah, exactly. And personally, you can just say it's... Okay, selfish is a strong word. But for me, it's like, yeah. I stream because it's way easier for me. I could not do this grind offline. Are you crazy? I would get so annoyed. I probably can't do anything offline. I just stream. I do stream because it's easier. Though I do think, yeah, the true value of pay screens coming out comes when you start to like know people's names really. Which, as it stands, I know most people's names in every Twitch chat I go in. Besides, like the really more popular ones, who probably like don't exist outside those streams. But like I recognize like almost every name I see regularly. It's just like kind of cool. I should just upright them up. Incredible loadout. Now that first two is fake, because that's a 3 technically. Okay, here's the loadout. That's sub 25. Oh, that's so crazy! It stalled there long enough for me to pick it up? That's so insane! I do that strat specifically so that doesn't happen, but I guess you can get unlucky still. Oh, wow! Retained over the corner! Oh, that's so sad! That's so crazy. Okay. Back to CP3. I think I hyper. You hyper. You hyper. You press hyper. You don't super. You press hyper. Yeah. I will be telehopping. To be fair, look boost is hard, okay? Even though you can buffer that one. Objectively. Okay, just because I got to CP5 doesn't mean I'll get CP6 again. Okay. Okay, I may have made it back to CP6. This is my second run to CP6 from dying in the very first room of CP3. This is literally the exact same. Died in the first room, of course. I get to keep my dash? Oh, I'm so dead. Wow! Why didn't I wait for the height indicator to go away? I couldn't react to a single thing. Why didn't I wait? It was literally blocking everything. World Tower in 10 deaths. Right? 10 isn't sub 10. This sucks. As someone who's been here a while, I know 10 death is genuinely nowhere close. As the #1 doubter of my and other people's friends. So yeah, there's still like things. Like 5 deaths on final checkpoint, it's kind of hard to understate how many entries I'm gonna need to CP7 and CP10 to win. 90 like 5 quadrillion years ago at this point? Yeah. Surely Golden will happen next Thursday. You try this? No. Okay. This is a crazy sentiment as someone who has not re-cleared GDH. But like, this is just me offing GDH in general. I think I would get GDH in such a faster time than this one. But that could mean they're in the same tier as Slash. You know? Blunder. There's tier variants. There's tier variants. There's variants within tiers, you know? Did that count for journal? It did. Wow. Thank you, Golden Kill. It's just 16? Listen. If we're being reductive as possible. This is basically a 3 checkpoint golden, you know? You spawn at CP1, you're forced. And then you have to pass CP3. And then you mentally blank. There's nothing here. And you go to 7, and then you go straight to 10. And that's how that works. Good at reverse scoping. It's the #1 in the playbook. I already don't have expectations for myself. So what if we went even lower than the expectations I don't have? I will say, if I had put Killia in high tier 2, I think I actually would have been shot down. Just executed. It wouldn't be safe to walk outside. Okay, tell you what. We have a baseline. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. It is at least greater than tier 10. We have a range. Because 100 traps right here. What about tier 11? Hard fall. I think that move down? Is 100 trap tier 9? How? That's like the most impossible golden ever. What does tier 9 look like right now? Is it the worst tier on the list? You should come to me to tier advice like you check the weather in the morning, you know? You know how reliable I am? If we're being completely realistic, I'm going to probably place this in tier 18. And the second victor is going to get it in 60 hours and say, hey, this could be 670. And then Jack the Lack is going to hop on it in the evening and place it in tier 15. This is the time. This room is low-key the only thing stopping this from falling down to tier 13. Least love streamer. I will say, yeah, actively during my Superfecta Golden Collect, there were at least 5 I hate you messages. This is logged in the video. Yeah, fair. I love the fist. It's not CP4 yet. I could die. Okay. Okay, cool. CP4 flick. My heart is pounding, dude. Okay, CP6. Okay. Alright, CP7. Why did I fuck? Why did I fuck, man? I was literally gonna mention how I had that death in practice. I maybe would have gotten a CP8. Wait, this one's funnier. You know how crazy it was that I passed 63? Like, are you insane? What? What? A small bit of progress. We have a few things to check off on the spreadsheet this time. So let's start off with CP4 entry, and CP5 entry, and CP6 entry, and CP7 entry. PP progression from 26 to 68. Astronaut to his computer? I did! And I got astronaut to elsewhere. True. true. In other Goldens, the choke point is like this long, arduous room with like a bunch of different frame timings, and then in the World Tower, you just get the 63, and it's like 3 entire seconds of will this run die or not. It's like, oh my god, we're past it. What? I buffered a wall bounce there. What happened? I think I buffered the neutral and I was a pixel under the block and I bonked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't corner correct at all. Yeah. Yeah. I've mentioned that fat finger can happen before. I never thought it actually happened with Golden. But I fat finger that so often. Very sad. But it happens. Like, I understand why it happened. I was hovering my finger too close. For example, if you imagine both my fingers are hovering the jump and dash key, like, if I press jump really hard, you see that B also got pressed, even though I'm not intentionally trying to. Or, you know, not B, but like dash. That was the last ring over, please. Look at the last two. Oh my god. That was savable if I left. If I hit that right tap, I was fine. Yeah, but you can just get kind of scams. Because if you buffer off of those, you don't get it. I corner corrected! I corner corrected into the top set of blocks into the spike. I felt myself fat finger that. That's just kind of crazy. Now, logistical question. What am I doing? Not right now, but in general, what am I doing? I'm doing runs, and I know if I continue to do runs, I can get a run with CP7. But what exactly am I doing? Because these runs aren't to collect the golden. But since they're not, what can I do towards that end? Is it really just 9+10 practice? I do think I'm picking up the golden without any, like... It's fun to do attempts, for sure. But when it comes to CP10, I don't think I have odds. I need to really grind it out. I do think, despite the amount of attempts I'm spamming, that is the fun thing. I do like spamming attempts. It is fun. I think I could fit in more 9+10 practice with every session. You know, the time really is flying. Yeah. How many hours? This is my longest golden. To perfect that took like what, 110? I have 60 hours in this right now. For other grinds, I consider it a little depressing. For me, I just find it a little bit interesting. I'm wondering the quantity of people who will only find out about this grind when it gets face ping for the first time. Because I know, like, not everybody, I say not everybody, I'm pretty sure most people aren't as avid a category browser as I am. I feel like people will just stick to the people they know. Me personally, I don't really care that much about that idea. It's just interesting to think about. But for stuff like the Zen, I'm just like, man, we need more people locked in. I think the main part where it really got to me was watching, like, as it stood undefined, going for, like, a new, like, not new personal hardest, but, like, a new list hardest. And then, like, the amount of carries was, like, not high enough. I figured there'd be at least a little hype around it. I think what I'll start out with, as a daily warm-up, I will do 8 to end in a certain amount of depths. I think as we get more comfortable, I'll change that number of depths. I literally didn't make it. I actually didn't make it high enough. You just can't make it high enough sometimes. What is that? I don't know what I dashed. I wonder how much louder the Billy Joel is compared to actual game audio. Probably a fair bit louder. Man Club? Do I have a controller for you? It has 8 notches. You can get your buttons to be so large. A GameCube controller keyboard. The controller is just so awesome. That might be viable. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're telling me this wouldn't be the Celeste machine? Be for real. I'm sure you can make this thing one up top. I didn't get crushed. It's so hard. Dude. It's so hard. I got mentally lost. I got mixed up. I forgot there was a left dash involved. For funsies, I bought this to play Fighter Z on release. Or not this specifically. I bought my first fight stick to play Fighter Z on release. And then we didn't play Fighter Z on release. And so that's the reason why I had a fight stick at all. And then I tried it for Celeste because my Pro Controller broke and it was the only thing riding around, and I actually had to wipe the dust off of it. Then I was like, oh, I can like this. If we're talking about actual fighting games I play, I played Eunice mostly for a while, and then I played like a little bit of Strive casually. Okay, cool. Okay. Good first run of the day. That's how that should go. That's how that should go. Good for you? Who said that? I mean, I said it is, but 63 is hard. Like, this room isn't possible. This is the room. This is the hardest room in the map. It's such an awesome screen. It's... Be for real! Physically, what is going on with you? The battery is... Look, I'm trying to figure out why specifically this is happening. This is a crazy scenario. The battery wants to float towards the socket, but is the rate it's trying to travel up and the rate of gravity just equal or something? I don't quite understand why it doesn't move at all. Okay, so we throw it. It decides to try and suck itself in while it's upside down. Flips and it's just in equilibrium. Yeah, okay, so tell me which part of that's my fault. It sucks so much. Alright, yeah, session PB times 3. Oh, that's just so fun. I love this. I love this play. It's so cool. What was that Looney Tunes stuff, bro? What happened to me? What did I fat finger? What? Is my dash button that sensitive? No. Alright. Man, what? What do you mean you didn't put spinners here? Okay, yeah, move to the right. That's that might be one of the best strats in the run. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think any game I ever pre-order just devolves. Both Destiny 2 and Overwatch. This point. But at a certain point, I just couldn't keep up with paying $60 every month. The DLCs are practically a membership. This is a very common thing with The Sims 4, where you can go to the Steam page and then you can check how much the DLC costs. 1.4 thousand in DLC packs. 14.19 if you want every piece of Sims 4 DLC. Yeah, this is the realest one. I'm very surprised we haven't seen the piano player yet. Maybe they exist. Let me see how fast I can find the controller I'm talking about. The Perplexodon control scheme. If you observe the bottom right, they are just like going. I love how you can see like the little like circuit boards on the ends. Dude, they are just rolling, bro. This actually looks so comfortable. Oh my god, that was so much speed. I feel like when you think of me playing on Fight Stick, it's a lot different than like... I feel like a lot of people probably think I'm just palming the entire thing. And just like moving it around like a caveman. Again, when I have 2 hand cam videos to show, in fact. It's funny, yeah, I'm just... When I do a back boost too hard, it just flings my Fight Stick across the room, of course. Just so much grip strength on it. Just... Honestly, to hit a back boost, I have to put both hands around the Fight Stick. I put a 10-pound spring in there, just to train, you know. I have to punch it to get a 1F tap. And as you can see, I'm using like my thumb and index to kind of push it around, rather than like, you know, just like palming it. It's very like dexterous. And I have a second video somewhere. This one's gonna be a bit of a harder one to understand than the previous one. But you'll just have to look closely for it, because it's at a different angle. But you'll see for this one, I just kinda... that input happens really fast, so you can't really see what's happening, but like... When it comes to like quick direction changes, there's literal motion blur on the camera I'm using. From how fast I'm inputting those left taps. I'm like inputting the left taps for like so little time. Now, for how strange this is, you might think this is a disadvantage, when in fact, this Fight Stick is just the best controller to go if you are feeling left out on analog. Have those feelings of, can I really do something with this controller? And the answer is no, you can't. Give up. Buy a Fight Stick. This is a monster piece of hardware. You can do better. Analog sucks. It's time to move on. And the move is here. All the intuitiveness to analog, all the precision to keyboard. Come on. This is the place. It should be somewhere right before my winning attempts. There it is. Yeah, yeah, I was just really enjoying Muay Thai B-side. Yeah, it was going so awesome. Looks so good? Yeah, analog's amazing. Died to this? I would be surprised if Parent hasn't died to this. That's how analog works. Do you want 233s? I think it was such a good thing that we can think past 20, you know? But I do think we're not going to go that far past 20. Not because people can't, but because you've gotten past the point of challenges being good around the 22-23 range. Like, if there was a challenge that good in the higher tiers, then what happens? But, you know, if a challenge is fun, it's gonna be lower. That's just how it works. We're gonna get a real tier 23 when Cryptobiosis comes out, I guess. I don't know why, but when my internet is bad, sometimes it'll just jump. Oh my god. Oh my god! I'm trying to tap down, and I'm getting equal and opposite up taps. Everyone F tap down. I'm getting a snapback on F tap up. I need to wear it down. Do I need to wear the micro switches down, man? Wait, I know why it's happening. So the way it's because it's new. I don't know how to describe it. A fight stick is like this, and like obviously it's just a long little. This looks like a mushroom or something. It's a long pole hitting 4 buttons, like each one's for like left, up, down, right. This little thing on here called the pivot, which is what like controls the smoothness of everything. When I looked at it today, it was like triple greased up. This is like the slipperiest I've ever seen a pivot ever. Like, they really made sure to just slather it. So as I wear this thing down, I'll be able to tap again. But as it stands, this is the most free-flying fight stick ever. That's my fault for going blind. I don't count that. I literally couldn't see the gameplay. That's not on me. That's on me. There. 75 hours, my longest gray. It's a lot. Yeah, don't worry about me. My time perception is just like died a long time ago. It's like from the start I was like, oh yeah, every like higher than tier 2 thing I ever do, it'll be like this long 100-hour grind. And then I'm like, ah yeah, Krampus could probably get a tier 14 in the 7 hours. Like, it's such a weird thing. Because when I started, I was like 26 hours, so man, my first tier 4 took so long. And it's like, well, I don't know how to feel about numbers anymore. You just get so desynthesized. Now, there's a very interesting... I don't know if the word is consequence. I don't know the best way to put it. When it comes to any individual player, I believe they can grind up to, at the very minimum, the level that I'm currently at. And that'll probably like always be the case mentally. And at the same time, I can also believe that not every player is going to accomplish this. It's just not going to happen. Even people who really want it. And I don't know why. I can both believe that if anyone can do it, and that not everybody will do it. Now, I'm trying to reconcile how this can exist. Because when it comes, it's kind of special when it comes to this game. Where it's like, oh, I don't want to go and put in the effort into like, learning callouts or smokes in CSGO or something to like that. In this game, you just play it. I don't know about it. I've never had to be like, I need to get my Leviathan's rehearsal plus 2x going to really get my tech skill down. You just keep playing it. It makes it so hard to like think about grinding in a way. You just have to choose something and start doing it. I don't think I've picked a single bad grind. Okay. I don't waste your points on comforting. Cool. Welcome back. Yep. Okay, PB, nice. I'm kind of owed this one. Good enough. Okay, cool. I didn't actually know if that still works. Did I down left? I did. Okay. I realistically could have just got the CP9 there. That's a terrible mustache. But I get it. Like, I get it. I was nervous. But I kind of understand why that happened. It sucks. Because I didn't die to anything actually difficult. It's whatever. I don't know if I actually have 2 segment. I for sure have 3 segment. 1 to 88? 88 to 90. And then or 88 to 91. Or yeah, 88 to 91 to end. Is the funny 3 segment. It took what, 6, 11, 17? So it took about 2 weeks IRL time to get a new PV. But we did it. It's there. CP8 entry. Nice. I needed that. 26, 68, 88? Yeah. Was I owed a 63 pass? No, not at all. It's possible, though. I definitely should have way more CP7s than I have currently. Yeah, this graphic's really funny, isn't it? Of course I wasn't able to go beat that. Rogel, yeah, I want to look at it right now. Unless, yeah, no, CP3 is nothing, CP2 is especially nothing right now. But CP4 is literally gatekeeping the entire Golden. Because as you can see, once I get to 5, usually don't die to 5. 6 is vaguely dieable. I'm about 50-50 on passing CP6. And then once I get to 7, you know, it's just a good run. Why is Cyber just about to win? Alright, man. Baluk from Rune 5. No! No! I crouched! What? The jump through is one pixel beneath the ground, so you can grab it? So real? I've never seen this interaction before. I can't remember the last time I've actually kept up with those at all. Actually, I guess I have a graph of when I was. Here is my Osu play history. To figure out, wait, where did I stop paying attention? Okay, there was a resurgence around like January 2023. I see. That was the last one I cared. Just for a little bit. There was a small Osu arc. I don't even know how I can get a graph to look like this, honestly. That's pretty incredible. Slow, gradual. Rise, then just fully fall off. Unfortunately, I'm hard stuck. Not because my aim is bad, because I have no rhythm. I have a lot of fun playing hard charts on relaxed. But I only hit 100s. My most played maps were like Rogan Limitation, Quaver, Harirachi Clover, and Freedom Dive Top Diff, which I never passed. Yeah! I hate it. There's nothing I could do. That was a lose-lose. Because I neutral climbed up on this. It was about to die to this spinner. But I had the tap left, but I neutral climbed up. There's nothing I could do. Yeah. I hate all this. Yeah, that was a lose-lose. That's so unfortunate. Why is that spinner there? Yeah, fair. Yeah, nice. 63 pass again, huh? 64 is also hard. 64 is also hard. These two rooms are both hard, don't worry. Wow, fair. No, that I did that so late. Oh my god. No. Yeah, that was bad for some reason. For you, man. Okay, World Tower and 4 deaths. Try to get rid of. I can't get rid of this low death. This one's too good. Well, I actually have all my goals kind of done, you know? I have sub 5 death, I have 2 segment. How strange. That's fine. Oh, it was a red! Wait, that's fine. That's theoretically fine. Jump over, grab it, wall kick away, throw it in. Up demo, crouch climb on the doors, it's coming through. You know? You know? Why did I get lip boost? I never got. That was a lip boost block. Either way, good stream. If you didn't see the session. Wow, what is that graph? I just saw some cartoonish. Green screen. I knew that was gonna happen. What can I overlay on the World Tower? What can I... No, the thing is, I'm just way too lazy to put something in the background in editing, man. I'm just way too lazy. I would never. It's too much work. The most I ever did was changing my thing for Advent. Dude, when I get here in Golden, I'm actually gonna, like, sob. Because during that Atumta final, I was struggling to find times to blink. I noticed I couldn't. I didn't want to. Like, air was flowing into my eyes. And I I noticed that I actually hadn't blinked in a while. I want to perform better really badly. It's a really weird case of right now where I really want to make progress, but like I'm not bored or like upset, you know what I mean? Like one day it'll just happen. I'm gonna spend, honestly, I spent a lot more time on this than I thought I would. Not in a way that I think I would have got it yet, which I don't think I would have got it yet. But I do think I am definitely susceptible to spending a lot more time on this than I currently have. If that makes sense. I didn't phrase the start of that sentence correctly. But I can be here for a lot longer. Well, sometimes you lose. I thought, yeah, I should have finagled it a bit better. Yeah, that sucks. Wow, I've never gotten that optimally. That sucks. Wow. So I'm more consistent waiting for us to stuff and affecting? Yeah. It's because you care more. when you're just raw doing practice, so you don't really care at all. Though it's a really weird thing, because I also believe that late in a run, you aren't in control. There's a certain point where you don't have control anymore. Not over what you're doing. You need to have practiced at least a little bit, especially when it comes to hard things. Everything you've done culminated to this point, if your muscle memory is good enough for this. Because you don't have time to think. I don't know if I prefer dying to correcting or dying to not correcting. Honestly, it might be not correcting. Because I trust myself a lot more than when my brain tries to take active thought. That's when you die. So you get confused. You just have to nail it in your head. Stop thinking. Very, very similar phenomena happens where you get a golden and you don't know how you just did that. Over the course of the grind, you slowly get more consistent at it, and in your head, it's this like, it's a medium, like, oh, I can just do this, I'm capable of doing this, but then you like, it's very easy to forget what it was like starting a grind. How daunting that is. I should have just not drifted right. I don't know why I drifted right. No, you were here earlier. Oh my god, same death. This time I tried to correct for it, by the way. Number 2, it happened 2 different ways. First time it happened because I knew I went over and I tried to go back right to correct for it. This time it happened because I didn't think I'd go under and I tried to wall kick off of it into the right. I thought I was way too high. It means something. I will get to it. Unfortunately, I am not far, but almost far. I failed a hyper? Oh, really? Of all things, I failed a hyper? That's wild. A hyper. A good old, honest to God, extended hyper. Draw the thing. What was it? Was it the way he went with a party hat? Nope, this is no. No, they look angry. There's like tears flowing down, and it's like this is like a angry wizard. Oh wait, I gotta draw the hair. No, that just makes it look more like a wizard. He's flowing locks. Okay. Yeah, that's true. This death shouldn't have happened, but like it's fair. I didn't feel that nervous at all entering this room. What happened was I feel like I've never been this far right on this before. If I had to guess. Now, let me see where I do this upright from. Maybe it's exorbitantly far right. Yeah, I feel like I never do it from this far right. But I just didn't think about it. I just didn't think about it at all. If you are living in a place, probably Europe, where it's 2 a.m., I am going to flashbang you in like 5 seconds. Maybe like get further away from the screen in like 3 seconds. Okay. So kind of bright? No, it's gonna be bright. 88 CP 9/8. My last PB was almost a month ago. CP 9 entry. And that's it. I don't have anything else to mark. I check for a clip and I see PB clown emoji Posted by who? Posted by Burger Hex. So let's recap. My previous PB in 78 was jumping and not progressing and dying. And then my next PB was in 88, where I dashed across and missed dash into a spike. And then, or in 78. And then my next PB was in 88, where I dashed into a spike. We're just gonna go 10 rooms at a time. And you know the funniest part? 98 is one of the hardest rooms in CP10. It just is. This is just the hardest room in the checkpoint. Besides, like, final, obviously. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. I am going to PB to 98. It's gonna be failing this neutral drop, probably. I just need a good session where I get to CP4 and pass it. It's genuinely, like, most of the funnel. Like, it's probably even more exacerbated right now. Like, where are you at? Like, are you seeing this what's it called? It goes from, like, here to here. CP3 is a little bit, but, like, the proportion here is just, like, 163 to 1 to 36. I just get no amount of passes. From experience, it's way better to die to not adapting than overcorrecting. It feels so much better. You're like, well, at least I stuck to my principles. But it's less about the fact that you died and more about being happy with the decision that you made. You know, avoiding stupid deaths. Because you can have a death that was stupid, but you can still be like, I understand why that happened. I get it. If you are happy with the decision that you made, it's much easier to not ruminate on it forever. Okay, like, I completely understand why that death happened. You won't think, ah, man, why did I do that? This could have been over. I mean, maybe it's still in the back of your mind, but it'll be a little bit reduced. It's a fair death, by the way. I don't usually die there, but, like, that entire room's hard. Yeah, I get it. I've been way too paranoid in that room recently. I just looped back to a thought that I had, and then I remembered it was answered back, but I can't remember. Can you do 7B flag 13 with IDs actually? Oh wait, I can't jump at all. Okay, I'll have to turn it. I'll turn it to plate 1. Oh. Yeah, it is possible. It's just impossible. I can't believe it's possible. Oh. Oh, no wonder I couldn't do a Dream Hyper just now. I was wondering how I failed. No extent. Unfortunate. I can just get CP7, so I can get CP7 passes. This is how I've felt about the grind since forever. I'm happy I'm getting to the point that I predicted, which is that I really can just get to CP7, and eventually I'll pass it. I haven't had a death in a while. Oh wow, we're really visiting every bad death today. Oh, I can't dash because I died. Yeah, fair. Spinner hitboxes suck, you know. Bad luck, don't have fun things. I was trying to interpret it for a while. I was wondering what could be going on over there. No! Yeah, happens. Oh, I jumped a little high. Yeah, that threw me die too. There it is. That threw me die too. Alright. Today's summary. 263s. It threw me die too. Fair. Daily CP7s is more than enough for me. Because when those pass, it's a really good run. Yep. I'm surprised it hasn't happened in a golden run yet. Then you can do. I mean, Gordon, there's a few categories of players. I do think that we didn't have a H-box of Celeste. I think we can get cheesy in on that department. If I look at the current top golden list, there's only a few like really monumental pop-offs. I remember. Frame 3 GMH that's was good. Video DMR, most things she do, or she does. Shadow Song, FCS, and Summon FCS from the Heck. No, yeah, I forgot Heck's Soul got released after Abaddon. Like, most of my image of GD is actually pop-offs. Because, you know, I can't really understand what's going on screen most of the time. I feel like maybe no one can. And, like, I feel like we definitely don't reach that level at all. I don't know what will really make me shout. Also, unfortunate for me is that sometimes I will pop up, and I'm rather sure that my mic is gonna peak and you won't get to hear it at all. I mean, it was the same way CGL Silver 5 was a very similar scenario, where I just sat there and laughed, you know. You're never gonna see something electric from me, probably. Yeah, that correct corrected. I agree. I'm gonna look at that later. Let me think up for that. That wasn't real. Now, what is this corner correction? I want to see where Madeline is. Oh! Alright. She's first channel? That's a kind of crazy idea. You're like ancient GD wise, right? When there was a case of someone unknown, like getting first clear on like a top 10, like how do you find out? Do you just look at the list and you wonder why that's there? Or is that just never happened? It's always somebody who's known. What did I say? He has Sonic Wave, the expert heart side of geometry that. No, it is not? Yeah, I'm glad. I'm just saying words. Though, like, yeah, in the way that it is a culture. In that same way. I don't really know if it's that strong anymore. Maybe it just is. Maybe it's just not visible to me. I don't know what the Celeste community does right now. If I'm being honest. I'm not really sure what the culture is. I haven't really like felt a sense of community since like Viddy DMR. Like whatever. That is true. Which is why I mentioned a few key streams in that one. Because seeing the view count parrot hit on that final third was actually like hope inspiring. Paradise is true. Because I got into what's it called? I got into watching Celeste. I was watching Paradise for a lot. And then there was this scenario where I realized that I didn't really want to type anything in chat because I had nothing to say. But then I got like rated into like Viddy and other people. I was like, oh yeah, there's like a bunch of other people I can watch as well. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a whole community here. You know, it's true. That's the reason I started Spring Cloud, because that video came out before SJ. I have a Vulcan, like a wooden crack sword in my bed. And honestly, besides using it to hit cardboard boxes, its most useful application has been like extending my reach by like 3 feet. So like when I'm laying down, I can hit the switch on the wall, turn on my fan. And I just turned around and hit the switch on the wall across the room to turn on my fan with that Vulcan. It's very nice. Sometimes you just need a very long stick in your life. Come to your bed? This is a curse. I don't know how to describe it. I think if you've grown a community, you deserve it, you know? But at the same time, I wouldn't want to be in that position at all. I mean, maybe you can say that, like, being able to, like, make a semi-career off of streaming would be nice. But, like, I am very comfortable where I am. I don't want to have to, you know, manage a lot of people. I definitely don't want to have any influence. If I do, I hope it's influencing people who are, like, free thinkers. I'd like to think at every turn there is somebody trying to argue with me, which is ideal. It's not that it's grown too large, or maybe it has in a way. Because I don't know how you're supposed to interact with a large chat of people not sending messages. Or like, how do I describe it? They're sending messages, but like, if you couldn't read what they were saying, your experience wouldn't change. Sometimes things just like spam in the chat. There's just like symbol spam. Or it's like random meowing or something. I don't know what you're supposed to do in that scenario. Like, oh yeah, I would not want that ever. This is like a perfect sweet spot of amount of individuals who know I exist. Boring? In that sense, I agree that people are there for Parrot, which is a good thing. It's not necessarily that it's 90p, it's more that Parrot is doing the hardest thing. And is still Parrot, you know. There are like a few chats that I just can't type in at all. Not because I'm like scared or nervous or something, but like there's nothing to say. I'm not gonna be like a react to Andy. I don't know. I can just lurk there. I don't see any harm in that. It gets to the point where you get a nice sense of Sonder, where it's like, wow, there's genuinely an individual behind every chat message being typed here. This is insane. I was like, I didn't know Celeste had a modded community. It's like, oh, okay, there's a few. There's like the D-sides or something. Nice. And then you look into it, and there's just years of constant history. In the very well-organized spreadsheets, like everywhere. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I'd appreciate if you could help me find the source of this information. But why is SJ the only thing that can exist in some people's minds? The status, I think it's kind of negatively impacted by a few things. Especially when I see someone hear GMHS, and they're like, yeah, I did it. I'm done with Celeste. And I'm like, you know what? I get your angle. You're like, oh, I just found out about SJ. That was nice. That was a nice, like, kind of DLC. I'm glad I got to this point. And then I just think there is just so many things to play. The world does not end here. I actually got a good recatch. Wow. I soared. I've never got that much speed, dude. That was crazy. What was that? I just saw someone with the Twitch username, the Bear Witch Project. That goes hard. Yeah. That's a fair one. That's the only way you can do that. If I jumped like a frame earlier, that lives. That's a crazy death! That's a crazy death! Yeah, fair. I think that's my most common death of 63. I can get a CP7 every day, I guess. But as it stands, I still die to the room you died to. I think this is what the room you died to. Hit room 63. 63? No, you just have to do it. There's not a single bit of play. Oh, I just jumped on a trigger spike. What? What just happened? I'm so curious. I impulse jumped, but the trigger spikes didn't care. What was that? For some reason, I'm very distracted by trying to figure out what 137.5 times 2 is. I just can't think of it. 2. It's like 274 plus 1. 278? Wait, what did I just say? 274 plus 1, 270, 275, yeah. Actually, yeah, that was not a bit. That was just what appeared in my mind. I don't know. I don't quite know why. In unrelated news, I should study for my my calculus exam on Monday. Yeah, 180 hours in, I'm still surprised I can first try final sometimes. Really. Still surprised. Uplights. There you go. The Golden? It's also one of my favorite maps. Honestly, see no flaws in this Golden. I think I've talked about this several times. Just how much I want to do DMHS. Explanation of the tier? I can see this being around like tier 17, maybe 16 with modern strats. I don't know how much you get for this apart. I mean, personally, I found Flag 7 to be pretty interesting. I'm sure it'll get more consistent as I play the map, obviously. Because, you know, back when I played it, I was basically just a beginner. I think once I finally get around to trying to learn it for the gold, it will be fine. Hey, Shagan, can someone type Tiana and tell her that I am dead serious? This is one of my favorite maps, continually. Honestly, I don't know what made me go for World Tower instead of this at first. I think it was that I didn't want to commit to doing GM Rainbow. I didn't want to do GM Rainbow at first. And so I just wanted to like move on to like something more in my backlog. It was just kind of coincidence that I ended up at World Tower first. I almost got Solar done, but I think it was too hard for me at the time. But now that I'm more motivated, I think I could do it. I gotta do this real quick. God, there's so many of them. Plague 18? It's not that I can't beat Plague 18, it's that I'm just trying to understand all the nuances of it. Like, get all the deaths out the way. I'm thinking that maybe I don't have the Fractured Iridescent skill set. But I think, like, with time, we'll learn. That was only a few deaths. I can improve on that next time. 45, very small. Gonna do this Golden? I mean, like, maybe when I was the worst player, I probably just, like, couldn't understand how to get things consistent. I mean, like, I was young then. I've seen that's because it's not gaslighting. I don't know why it's coming off to you as gaslighting. I mean, if y'all want to say I can't do it, I mean, sure, I'll just have to, you know, write with the haters. Because I believe myself, if anything. This is such a funny one, because there's actually just 2 crumble platforms here. Oh, a DMHS fun fact of the day. Because when you go through it the first time, it disappears, so they have to put 2 here. Oh wait, this area event's gonna start soon. Let me debug so I don't, like, add time on my timer. Alright, here, Dragon? No, I'm not muted. I'm just waiting for the premiere. Golden, don't worry, there's raw footage. So if you are a Megalophobia cheater, you can probably go look at the raw footage and figure out the password. I fully recommend playing Megalophobia in some respect. I thought who thought what? I mean, that's what do you mean? Golden? I mean, it's World Tower, right? I mean, actually, I feel like I probably have a few things that I'd maybe like to do. But, like, in the tier 17 to tier 19 range, this is probably, like, one of the best Goldens. Gorilla, was it 100? 100 humans versus a gorilla. I would have had an opinion on this before, but I've watched 2 videos that say the 100 humans win. So logically, I'd say the 100 win. But I do think there is an aspect here of if you're watching the first 3 people in front of you get hit with a raw fatality, I don't think you're going to be the next one who's brave. If you go in a pep talk and tell every 100 people, hey, no matter what, no matter who dies, you gotta keep on rushing them. Some of you will die, but at least all of us won't die. Now, even through that, some people will try to stick towards the back. Maybe you go by lottery if they have prep time. If they don't have prep time, I think the humans could win, but I could also everyone just being scared. Yep. Nice. Yeah, fair. Completely fair death. That left dash is completely unnormalized. I have to do it at a very specific distance, and I hesitated way too much over that death. It's like, well, I got a CP9, nice. Not even in a positivity way. It was just genuinely, it's like, I don't really feel like I'm overdue. Maybe I'm overdue for the better progress, but like, I got a CP9, cool. That could have been a CP10. That's really close. That's a crazy death. Okay. I reacted 2 different ways. So 2 things happened. One of them was that I neutraled and landed right here. 2 of them is that I tried to recover it in 2 ways at once. My initial instinct was to climb up. I realized this wasn't doing anything, though it is. And my other instinct was to jump up into it. And I did both. I climbed up into it and then I jumped. Which is a very unfortunate scenario. I have an idea for what song I want to play next after this. It just makes no sense. I don't know why I thought of it, really. It's probably unguessable. Related? Not at all. I honestly don't know why it entered my thought space. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what my thought process was there. There's a bot is getting nukes. Soul Sinner Soulation? I can't. I can't come up with the thought process. It's not there. You would miss somebody can run with this in. No, dude. It's such an easy buffer. It's such an easy buffer. Well, buffer is a loose term. Just roll it. It's such an easy roll. This video is gonna get blocked in Russia. Like CTRL did. Like, I'm gonna do my first render, upload it, and I'm just like, gonna be cooked. Just completely. Except that I'm getting better at just hitting it. I have like a 70% on having to back up and just do it. I'm going to kill someone. I'm so confident I hit that buffer, but no. Take my 6F flag spike. Am I happy to see you? I think I queued up a song that's gonna make me laugh, so I'll probably just die. We'll play that before then. I'm so dead. What a club banger, man. I'm shaking my head back and forth to my heartbeat right now. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay. No, that's not what you do. Okay. I got so nervous. I got so nervous, dude. You updashed there, but I had landed too early. I completely forgot what I was supposed to do. I will say right now, you have no idea how nervous hearing Beethoven virus in CP9 made me. That was so bad. That was so bad. In the queue? I don't know. One tower and 2 deaths. Nice. Does it show up on journal? No. Fair enough. They were seeing it? Yeah. The consequences? Okay, but Slash, Beethoven Virus was playing. I can't stop that. I thought about it the entire time, but I can't pause that song. It's not allowed. What are your thoughts? It always felt like it was in the actually happening stage whenever I was able to get multiple CP9s, really. Because CP10 felt really sloopable. I just, memory issued in the literal first room. Which, that's on me, but only like slightly. I don't know how to describe it. It's on me in a way of, I got up here, realized I hadn't done the updash I always did, and then updash. You know what I mean? Like, I was just going back to raw memory, but I had forgotten. Yeah. Like, in my heart, an updash was missing. Wow, it's been a while since I've typed anything, huh? CP10 entry. Nice. Still don't have one segment. I still don't have all rooms yellow. I don't think I ever will. You know, this is a very funny scenario. Because this happened in a very similar way with Superfecta. Where I had my birthday on May 12th. And then I got the golden on May 20th. So in this scenario, I got my first CP10 a week after. So yeah, I guess there's a pattern to these things. Couldn't quite filter it out though. It's a very sci-fi into the topic here, but it's like I remember someone was talking about how to reduce nerves. People were like, you know, some people like walk around, and some people walk around, take like 2-3 minute breaks. Personally, I think getting out full scale like that sucks. But it went into a whole thing where it's like, you know, if I had a button, I could like a little switch, and I could turn off nerves, I wouldn't, you know. I think that's like an essential part of the experience. In the same way that like making a common mistake is. Now it's like within your right to get upset when you're like that, for sure. But from my end, I just can't really be upset. Like sometimes you'll have like a small sense of vertigo, like not a pit in your stomach, but more like you're like kind of lifting out your chair a bit, you know. And sometimes your arms will just be shaking. In that way, I find it fun to do all my muscle memory while nerves are happening. But it's like, it's a very rewarding feeling of, I still know how to play the game, even in these conditions. Like, the nerves are the good part. You're nervous because you're excited, you know? It's not like you're gonna die if you lose this run. Thanks. It's gonna be 200 hours on the map. When it comes to 200 hours from the golden, I'm gonna be a little bit away. Because my first playthrough was 8 hours, and I have a lot of hours in cutscenes. I can't live into that now. Of course. I've never actually had that death yet. My grand thanks. We've now hit 200 hours on the map. So we have 200 on the map total, 192 for golden practice, and what's the hour count without cutscenes? 162 without the cutscenes. So we have burned exactly 30 hours sitting in cutscenes between checkpoints. Yippee. Because each one of these is a solid 12 seconds. In fact, it just happens. And there will be many more cutscene hours to come. It's almost guaranteed going to be double the length of my Superfecta Grand. It's like, well, whatever. Like, this was expected. Like, you'd think 200 hours would feel like a long time. But, like, when I clock into this, it's just, I'm here. I enjoy what I'm doing. I don't know what point I'll be bored, but I'm just, you know, neutral to up. It's so slow. Okay. Everything is fine. I hate that death so much, dude. There's almost nothing I can do. Dude. do my corner boost, but also you can recatch the battery before it hits the spring. It's just so awesome. And what makes it even funnier is that, like, I have so many chances to avoid it because you can just go back, but it's so lame. It's just so lame. I don't know if I want to. It sacks me at least a few entries. But... wow, that death really felt like my fault. Wow, that was a cool one. Sometimes I wonder how much different life would be if I had, like, got to... I don't think I have my... if I had stuck to, like, this overlay. It's so ancient, man. I mean, like, I also had the... I still have the... I still love that, just the Adachi photo in the top left on this one. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I did miss one for Toho. Oh, I almost clicked on test. Oh my god.
You're like...
no, that's the right one. I thought I thought that was gone. This was yeah. I clicked on the wrong test. I hate lag so much, dude. My entire right input. How many frames my right tap got eaten? I tap right now. Moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 frames to my right tap. Gone. You can't account for this. I said Chicago. That's why I never wait in this room for the text box to go away. Because this spinner is completely unsafe. This is why I hold right every single time. I don't want to deal with it. I love it so much here. How many frames was I frozen for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6F? 6F of lag? I wonder why I mistimed the up dash. How curious. Yeah. In the room? No. You don't have to do it with that strat. Also, I'm lucky I'm tired, or else I would be really mad at my death just now. Because I love things that are expressly just not on me. Oh yes, what if I timed this falling timing, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I get 8 frames of lag, you know? I was right, but I didn't think I was. For some reason, in some world, I thought that you're not supposed to do an up dash there. That's what I get for using my active brain. For some reason, I was like, wait, that's not an up dash, I'm gonna die. No, I'm dumb. That... what? Really? Okay. This is the most nervous I've been in a while, huh? Okay, sure. Pacing is at CP10, so don't worry. Yeah, I was in super leniency. I had to do that right tap or perish. And here comes the issue. I wall bounce. You know what? I might have actually been on the pixel, actually. I think I was too nervous, I didn't notice. But I adjusted. I thought I was really far out. But I guess I was too nervous to notice. That would have worked. I died because I right tapped. It's still fine? Yeah. I died because I right tapped. I was like, wait, did I over adjust? No. For a box strat, it is simply hitting the fan. I think I have a better image of my strategies involving long objects hitting touch switches on the wall. Wow, I really just called a light switch a touch switch. I need to kill my... I found it. Yeah, it was this. It was this, where, I have a wooden training sword that is just long enough to hit the light switch on the wall for when I'm laying down. And it just sits there. It's really convenient, really. From where I stand, I'm using a cardboard box. Where? I don't know. I thought you were gonna... I hate this game sometimes. I don't know why I'm gonna go check the replay buffer and see if it's my fault, because obviously it's not. But I just want to see how many frames of lag it was. Always on important timings too. Def, that is totally my fault. 3, 4, 5. 5 frames of lag. Yeah, no, that one's on me. Probably 6, really. I mean, I should have just reacted. This game is so playable. It's just so playable. After hearing Coral say that they didn't know I was on Fight Stick, I wonder like what percentage of people know of my existence, like have seen my overlay and think it's just a really quirky keyboard interpretation. Like weird that he made it like that, but like I get it, yeah. I'm so happy about that. Yeah, this is totally my fault. Wait, let me count. Yeah, this is so winnable. So on 450 milliseconds, I'm on 0.450 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? Oh, I wonder how I missed that right tap. I'm just so curious. Awesome. I think I missed that buffer normally. Oh, there was a micro stutter. A small one. It's almost barely noticeable. See if you can see it in full motion. There. You saw it? Right as I passed the painting. For about 2 frames. 832, 849, 866, 863, 883 for 2 frames, 883 for 3 frames, 4 frames, 5 frames. That was a 4F lag spike right by the painting. Dude. So you're saying my first death this session pre-CP6? Or, yeah, my first death this session pre-56, pre-CP6 is still a lag spike. This is so crazy. I wonder if there's any correlation between how laggy my game is in performance. Just playing the game, I didn't even notice it. But like, it's funny because I didn't notice it because I saw the lag spike. I noticed it because I knew I wouldn't have missed this up dash. I had pure unbridled confidence that I just will not miss that up dash. I didn't even notice the lag. Honestly, I'm still kind of laughing about it. I've been able to blame a lot of deaths on lag. Single time I've just been right. Like, no, it's the game that's wrong. Yeah, not losing on much, but... Am I crazy? No, I'm going crazy. That was just me. That was just me that time. Oh wait, there was a little bit of delay. I'm on it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames. And so that means that I did my stutter way earlier than I was supposed to. And then I die. Awesome. I love random 6F lag spikes in really innocuous spots. I almost didn't want to check because I was so sure that maybe that was just me. No, it wasn't. It's not me. Dark starting? Yeah, it's so crazy. I'm like 100% act on calling out a lag death, checking the video footage, and the lag existed. Every single time I'm gonna think I'm gonna look crazy. you know? Feeling like, oh, dude, you're just dying, dude. There's no lag. No, but there is, though. Maybe that was. I can't tell. Now that one I have to be careful about, because I could sort of miss that. I have to be careful about that now. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I don't know why you do SJFC rainbows. I don't get the idea of SJ Max percent, especially if you're doing FC. Especially when everybody's like, man, I'm gonna hate doing Pumber. Okay, what if you didn't do it? You don't need it. You don't need to do Pumber Silver. There's so many things you could possibly be doing. With maps, yeah, but like, there are like 10, maybe like 5% of people who'd be like, oh, I'm really gonna enjoy Pumber Silver. No, you don't have to. But something about the rainbow is like, oh, but I really need SJ Max percent. Even though I'm going to hate every single silver in GM lobby. I really need this. Just because I sat through 20 hours of Int Rainbow and didn't enjoy a single map, doesn't mean I should stop doing SJ Max percent. No, no, that's not a sign. No. It's like, I don't know. In this game, there's no such thing as like shame for quitting. Though I guess that's a hard kind of hurdle to get over. Now there is a limit of maybe if you're dropping every grind, you need to have slightly better like board vision. I don't know the best way to put it. Like maybe you just need to pick your grinds better if you're like, man, I'm not really liking this. Or maybe Golden Ink isn't for you. No, that's like the last resort. A big grind? Yeah. Which is why I preach scouting out your grinds well. Figuring out if you really want to do something. Because I figure, maybe it's just me, I don't think it's that hard to figure out what type of grind something's gonna be. Like, I love SPL. SPL is like an awesome map. I opened Silver 4 of that and realized I'm not going to enjoy this experience and put it on, like, pause. There's nothing wrong with just scouting something out before you commit to it. Or realizing that your favorite map ever definitely isn't something you want to golden. Which is another common scenario. Now, there's obviously a clear line of, hey, I should quit this because I'm not having fun, versus I'm being challenged, and I'm going to quit because I'm being challenged by the golden. And I guess sometimes it's hard to distinguish between whether something is hard for you or if it's just not going to be fun in the long term. So in a certain way, you maybe have to prove to yourself a little bit. Hate this game so much, dude. It's very annoying to die then, but it's just hard. If I concentrate harder, I won't lag next time. I should definitely become a. I should become a really. I hate this game so much, dude. I feel like I've definitely shown my worst setup ever before, right? Yeah, this was the setup that I used to run for a little bit when I was back home. There's a barrel back there with the Firehouse subs bucket propping up the monitor. Then a barrel with like a yearbook. And then I had like this little plank going across. And this wasn't actually very heavy, so when I was using my mouse, I had to weigh down the left side so it didn't fall over. And then when I got home for another trip, this was my next setup, where I got a lifetime table and a little like small table underneath it, and it wasn't tall enough, so I just got some wooden blocks, just some like raw wood, and propped up the lifetime table to be a little bit above the table so I could slide it under and have the fight stick there. And this like 10-year-old conference chair table. Yeah, too fast. I was simply too good at it. So Let's Player is smirking when the plate is falling down and the pilot says we're losing altitude. I feel like it's not that good of a today. have you never seen this image before? Of my OBS layout? Sometimes? This was during Silver 5. So I covered the rest of OBS with all 5 of these streams. And then I had chat in the top right. Like, I had to watch all of these. These were important crimes to watch. Oh wait, I assume if you haven't seen that one, you haven't seen the other ones. Like, you haven't seen this one before then. You can spot what's wrong. I'm sorry in advance. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair enough. You didn't want the winning run being muted after all. Oh my god, why did it play again? What's wrong with you? Oh no, the song's gonna start playing right now. I don't know if I can play with this song. It was my choice. I'm so sorry. Okay, I deserve it. I deserve it. Okay, I would have missed that anyway. This was an okay session. I got a CP9, 63 death, and another CP8 pass. It went okay. Just solid, you know. Okay. I think we decided pace playing would be past 93. Or not 93, 83. Not like it matters, because I forgot how to do the run. I literally played it today. You're supposed to grab it before you wall kick. I was too focused on hitting the wall kick. Supposed to grab it first. Dude, I just felt so dyslexic just now. I was like I was looking in my CCT and I was like, dude, why does it say top 3 up here? I guess I just decide when I want far runs. It's whatever. Dude, I can hear my heart. Oh my god, this sucks. This sucks. I can hear it. I feel it, man. This sucks. I forgot what to do. I was too slow. Okay. I grabbed it and I was like, I was like, wait, I actually grabbed it. What do I do now? Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing of like my brain turned on a little bit. I can't feel the right side of my hand, by the way. Like my right two fingers are completely numb. Dude, I was actually feeling the BPM with my heart. Like that's so crazy. Since like CP8. Every attempt to do anything but play the game is just being cancelled. Tried to scratch my nose just now. And my hand went back down to the controller. I couldn't even muster up the energy to do that. My god. I love this choke point. It's such an obvious choke point too. But there's nothing I can really do about it. Especially two specific rooms. I wonder. 264? Yeah, it's just 63 and 64. It's the huge bottleneck into getting good runs. I don't die a lot to any of the rooms past that. It looks like a straight line-ish kind of thing. Try practicing them? I've tried. Whatever that map is called. There's a few more cracked maps. My entire buffer window. Oh my god. The dash didn't even come out. Am I going insane? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. I somehow managed to, in like a 6 to 7F lag spike, time my dash perfectly on the first frame of it so it never came out. That's awesome. Or whatever. I really don't know. But you know what? Sometimes you get gapped. I should have planned ahead. How many hours of not AFK, how many hours of cutscenes do I have? 245 in CCT? What does file say? 283? So we're still at a solid, oh, we're at 40 hours of cutscenes now. Awesome. I usually that as a wall boost, but I missed the wall boost. 500 gigabytes of World Tower footage to edit. Assuming I get it now. I'm not gonna get it now. Not in a self-deprecating way, you don't have to assure me. But if it takes another month, that's gonna be another few gigabytes, yeah. Any early? Because I don't know what narrative I want to go with. I can't possibly know it's still incomplete. I can't, like, shoehorn in these arcs. Like, imagine, you know how crash out would be if you already edited the full video and you tried to bring it to like a conclusion, like this was the arc up to the win, and then you just don't get it for 3 months. You know how annoying that would be? The editing's useless then too. I still don't know how to reconcile this golden at all. Is it time for attempt number 15 at trying to get a Lagos experience? I don't know. I just wish it was hard because it's hard. That tends to happen when you're playing Celeste, very deterministic game. When can I determine my lag spikes next? Can I see like a timer of when the CPU decides? Ooh. Exact same death in 63 today. Oh, I was not alive. There's no shot I was alive. I was so in that spike. Okay. Okay. Like, can we be for real? Oh my god, dude. Literally the pixel. Yeah, thanks. Honestly, garbage collect it now instead of later. I appreciate you. GG. Unfortunate. Yeah, that demo can just miss the switch. I honestly shouldn't do that as a demo. I don't know geometrically if it's better to... Because I think I theoretically get an extra frame here, right? But I lose this frame. So maybe it's better just not demo. I'm scared of this. I almost left tap too early there. I frankly did left tap too early. I was on the ice wall. Oh, I didn't wall bounce high enough. Oh, it's so sad. Fair. You know how scary that part is? I could just throw a CP9 right on that dash fellow sequence, and it's just terrifying, really. Again, face ping is past cringe wall bounce. I don't need to say it every time. I feel you get it. Yeah, fair. I uplifted way too high. Okay. We're uplifted way too low. I'm getting a little better. Slightly better runs. Maybe how it always should have been. Oh. Yeah. It's a hard input, by the way. Yeah. That's a hard upright demo. Like that's not easy. Well, well. Well, second one death. I think that's my only one death. No, it's not my second one death. No, I think that is right. Let me check. Yeah, again, I'm not upset about that. Just because I won death there doesn't mean I would have got the golden. It's not how that works. Soonish Essence, did you know the correlation between the last two sessions? That's right. I alt F4 Discord, and suddenly I don't have performance issues. I wonder if maybe not lagging makes me play the game in a playable manner. I just don't quite understand. It's just like there's no end to the amount of validation I keep getting when I complain about lag every session. It's like, oh, what if it's me? And then I manage to play without lag, and it's just not me. It's never been me. It is provably not me. And it's just so satisfying to have any amount of progress on this. Oh wow, I missed that buffer? That was a jump scare. Yeah. It's so much earlier. It's so much earlier. It's so much earlier than I think it is. Dude, that dash timing is so early, dude. Why am I waiting so long? Ooh, I'm going to class. Ooh. Oh my god. Ah, nope, I am out of here. Oh. Nope. Nope. I don't want to think about that. It's so important that I don't acknowledge what just happened to me. That didn't happen. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I almost redirected left there, by the way. That felt really close. Alright. That's a dumb move. I'm pretty sure that's a scam that you can't do anything about. Sometimes you will just do that, but you won't get any boost off of it. That was just a raw scam. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. But yeah, the golden is rather collectible. I don't trust this session, by the way. I restarted my game. That was not first round of the day. Session's been looking like this. Too low. Yeah. I think it's my second death to it today? Yeah. God, it's October. Not August, just ended. What? Of course not. Lucky. First frame. So for which area? You have to like describe it. Jungle red, yeah, it's a few checkpoints. Talking about the yellow one. So the 70s. Yeah, nice job. Here we go, okay. Yeah. Where's my plus 40? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Yes! Oh, my hands are shaking so hard. Dude, I cannot feel my hands. Dude, I flipped final. Flipped final. I can listen to this mini music forever, man. Thanks for a session? Yeah, Vinny, I actually mentioned earlier in this session when I got my first CB7 today, I was like, wait, I don't want to do people like you did for DMR. It went in the morning when no one's awake. Dude, I have it. I have it. I get to close this file, man. My first checkpoint 10 was in May. I started in February. And it's now still 18. It's still 18. This is 18 and I'm cheesing every room. I have a little tier 0, I guess. Really, like, I want to go into the map and see my hour count, but like, how can I click off this mini music, man? How many hours of cutscenes did it take to win? 284, 329, 45 hours of 45 hours of cutscenes. About 15 seconds every single checkpoint. Look 2x? That's not happening. I promise you that's not happening. Need to grab? Which ones? That one's not real. So I restarted my game. But that's so funny. Now, you don't know how much pain I'm gonna have to go through. 'Cause there's one detail of this which is like pretty tragic for me. How long do you think it's gonna take to edit this? The music, dude, this mini music is so good, dude. I love Freako. If you enjoyed the CP10 music as well, that's also Freako's handiwork. It's so funny because it's like it's not even released because this is finished. I just have more stuff to do now. One grind next. Just an infinite train of grinds. G 1.7. This occupies a space in my brain. Gravity. For now, I will ignore that space. Right, I was in the middle of Cat Sleep. So after World Tower, the next thing I'll be doing is Crystal Void. Hate that guy. Okay, I'll be rating cheesy. That's a good one.